I'm not an expert on stand-up comedy, and I don't pretend to be one, but I know what I like, and I like to laugh. I wanted to talk about some aspects of stand-up for a while, because I have some stand-up under my belt, because it's something I've always wanted to try. I'm taking my socks off. And I suggest everybody give it a try at least once, if you want to. Stand-up is hard fucking work. It's very difficult, because being an actress, minus being on stage, live audience stage shit, being an actress or an actor, like in front of a camera, you can stop, rewind, edit shit, you know. As a stand-up comic, you're there, and it's a very odd scenario if you think about it. Like, people are sitting in an audience, staring at a person at a microphone, and that person at the microphone has to make everybody laugh. It's weird. It's weird to think about. I think of stand-up as being something innate and being something that either you have or you don't. You can perfect it and you can learn how to make people laugh, but either you're innately funny and have the stage presence or you don't. That's just how I feel. It could be, you know, anybody can learn how to do drums, but there's people that just know the fucking rhythm. People can play piano, but then there's people that just know which note goes where. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that. Now, I don't think I'm one of those people. I don't. I have fun doing stand-up. It's not something that I would do as a full-time job, because I already have a full-time job, and that full-time job, well, it's 4:39 in the a.m., and I just got off of work. It's like I'm a hooker. Oh, Jesus, God. I'm a stripper for news. News stripping. The stories of the day. I just wanted to talk about stand-up in general and make a few points about some certain stand-up comedians. What a lot of people I maybe don't realize is that when that person is doing stand-up, it's all an act, you know. These are not how the people act in real life. Stand-up is not meant to be taken personally, and it's not meant to be taken seriously. It's just stupid, hilarious humor that's supposed to make you laugh. That's fucking redundant as shit. Forget about anything that's going on in your life. Someone's gonna make you laugh, and they're gonna try to make you laugh. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. You know, that's the risk you take. What I saw a lot of is these recent remarks from Dane Cook and from Tosh.0. Daniel Tosh, I guess. Daniel Tosh was getting heckled by this woman because she did not approve of his misogynistic, like, rape jokes or whatever. So he, being the douchebag that he is, you know, heckled her back, but, you know, this woman was a rape victim, and he made comments about her getting raped. Do I agree with that? No. Does he have the right to say it? Yes. The huge debate, like over Tumblr even, everybody was trying to get Tosh.0 kicked off the air because he's a misogynistic douchebag. Okay. Do I watch Tosh.0? I do not. Do I care for Daniel Tosh's comedy? Not really. So what do? I don't watch it. Why? Because he's being a douchebag. Why should he not have the same freedom as everybody else? That's all I'm saying with that. If he wants to be a D-bag about it, let him go be a D-bag. I don't give a shit. Because either way, I'm going to be just watching Dexter for the millionth time. People were bringing up, you know, what's funny and what can be joked about. Can everything be joked about? I would say yes. Should everything be joked about? I would probably say no. You gotta pick your moments with comedy. If somebody's heckling you, I've never actually been heckled. Officially. I've been stunt heckled. We had to do a scenario in stand-up comedy class. The point is to just silence them, because you have the microphone. You need to finish what you're doing. Just shut them up. I think what Daniel Tosh did was uncalled for. I don't agree with it. But I'm not going to be petitioning to get him off the air. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that response. But in the end, what the fuck can I do about it besides ignore it? Nothing. So why are we all sweating it? Don't take it personally. Chill the fuck out. You may not agree with me. That's okay too. Dane Cook making a joke about the Aurora shooting, the Colorado shooting, movie theater shooting. Again, pick your moments, Dane Cook. You say the name Dane Cook these days, and you get this stigma like sellout, douchebag, horribleness, not funny. And to that I say no. I will say this. Before Dane Cook sold out, I thought he was funny. I really, really did. His very first Comedy Central Presents, I thought was funny. He came to Northwestern in my freshman year, funny. Then he was in Waiting, wasn't funny anymore. He sold out. But you know what? If you just completely dismiss everything that Dane Cook has ever done without seeing everything, then I don't know. It's hard. I know it's hard to see everything, but, you know, I think there was a point where he was funny. There was. I'll say it. I will say it right here. I just did. Now, one more topic for me for tonight. I want to get like a kind of a nice big rant because I haven't been ranting lately. I've been playing a lot of video games. I know. But I like playing video games. And apparently people like seeing me scream and yell and freak out because of the Slender Man. For whatever reason, I don't find female comedians funny. Some of them. A very small minority. But here's the thing, because I consider myself a female comedian in my own head. In my own little world, I'm a female comedian, and everybody thinks I'm hilarious. I don't like that amateur female comedians have to be completely filthy, dirty, talking about all the guys they'd bang just to get laughs. I don't agree with that whatsoever because I don't think we have to do that to get laughs. The material I've done in the past is quite off color. I mentioned the word dicks more than once. But I'm not up there going like, ooh, I banged this guy, his dick was like this long, and like, oh, the next day my vajayjay was killing me, oh my god. Because I don't want to hear a female comedian refer to her vagina. I don't want to hear it. I don't know you, ma'am. Please don't say that. How is it that guys are able to talk about their sex life and their inadequacies in the sexual department? How are they able to do that and make me laugh, but a woman does it and I don't laugh? What is that? I don't know. Call me old-fashioned. I don't give a shit. But I think it's a bit inappropriate for a lady to talk about that on stage in an attempt to make people laugh. It's not ladylike to me. Just to me. It doesn't have to be that way for you. I got an applause break for saying I hate when people can't differentiate between Y-O-U''RE and Y-O-U-R. An applause break. That's hard to do, apparently. This is the reason I don't enjoy Sarah Silverman, and that's the reason I don't enjoy Jenna Marbles here on YouTube. And people will say, oh, you're just jealous of her. I'm not jealous of her. I've got nothing but respect for these women that make it far in the entertainment industry. However, I'm just not going to be one of their viewers. Some stuff I've seen female comedians do, some of the stuff makes me titter. It makes me laugh. But nothing's ever made me go like this. R-O-F-L. 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 Oh! That being said, I do think Chelsea Peretti is funny, and I think Natasha Leggero is funny. Notice that they both have Italian last names. Sometimes even women gang up on the women comedians because the female comedians make these observations that all girls do for the most part, and they call ladies out on it, and then ladies call them anti-woman because they say this shit. It's like, come on, don't take it so fucking seriously. You've done this shit. Just stop and laugh for a second. Like, unpucker and laugh. Some days, and I mean this in a lot of different respects, I just wish everyone would chill the fuck out sometimes, you know, and just laugh. I think the world needs more laughter, and I'm trying to make people laugh. Because laughter is like one of the most innate human abilities, and if you can't laugh, you're probably an emo kid. Oh, I just insulted all the emo kids. I'm kidding, of course. Lighten up. Alright. I wanted to rant about stand-up for a while. I hope to do more. I really do have fun doing it, but I got called out by a couple of the comedians one time. They're like, "Oh, you're one of those comedians with a job." I'm like, "Yeah, I got a job. I got a fucking mortgage, too. Sorry, bros. All right, bitches, I'm going to bed. Good night, bitches."